I first heard Nico Padden at NERFA, which is the Northeast Regional Folk Alliance Conference. They have a conference every year where some of the finest musicians in the Northeast get together and play music basically all weekend. It's a wonderful opportunity for people who are kind of interested in learning about who the emerging great talents are, many of whom have been at this for 20 and 30 years, are you know, what they're up to. And when I first heard Nico, it was like 5 minutes later, I'm like, oh, we have to book her sometime. And we were fortunate enough to be able to do it tonight. Nico calls herself a quirky one-woman folk rock riot, and you'll see what that means. She was born and raised in a musical family on Long Island, and she was groomed from a young age for an operatic career, but gave that up to forge her own path as a singer-songwriter. Nico has belted out tunes everywhere, from singer-songwriter venues to farmers markets, living rooms, local dives, backyards, street corners, coffee houses, fancy restaurants, and everywhere in between. She's a regular street performer in her current home of Queens, New York City, and has won over many crowds of strangers with a frank, entertaining banter and wailing sound. And I'm one of those people, and soon you will be too. Please welcome to the stage, Nico Padden.
Thank you for coming out in this weather.
Thank you.
Well, I went to school in Ithaca, so nothing can scare me. I don't know if any of you have ever been to Western New York. Can I get a little more guitar in the monitor? There we go. Thank you so much. I will soothe your shattered little heart, and I will love all the worst parts, and I will hold your pain in my mouth, and I will speak until the words can come out of you. You have taught me what it is to care, and you have given so much more than was fair. You reeled me in when I was going bored a long time ago. You stopped keeping score, keeping score. I will be your pirate queen. I will make sure you are seen. I will hold the very best parts of you to the light. I will be your pirate queen. I will sail in unnamed seas, and I will carve a place for you and me, and I will challenge anyone who tries to break us. We will leave those doubters in our wake, in our wake. I will be your pirate queen. I will make sure you are seen. And I will hold the very best parts for you to the light. I will be your pirate queen when it comes down to it. I'm from Queens, the other borough. But I did spend a very brief amount of time right here in Brooklyn Heights, down the street, as a nanny, as a live-in nanny. I didn't last very long. It was only a month before I had to get out of there. But I'm glad to be back in Brooklyn Heights tonight. And when I moved out of the nanny home where I was, shortly after that I moved in with my 93-year-old grandmother in Queens. And the rest is history. I've been a Queens resident ever since. And I actually ended up living with her for the last 5 years of her life. She passed away in 2017. And I've been working on this new album this year, and she inspired really almost every song on the album, including this next one. It's called The Death of the Princess. Stubborn love, I don't back down. I stand my ground the same way she did. And her blood is running through my veins. Her blood is running through my veins. She is transitioning, I'm repositioning. I pray she is listening. I call her name. And her blood is running through my veins. Her blood is running through my veins. Ooh, 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 breathe is so vigorous, my direction's ambiguous. The test is continuous, and I'm so afraid. But her blood is running through my veins. Her blood is running through my veins. The death of the princess, the rise of the queen. You are my queen, the queen of all queens. And your blood is running through my veins. Your blood is running through my veins. All the best parts of me, I learned from you. And the words that you sing, I learned from you too. I'm a link in your chain, but I'm running through my veins. I'm a link in your chain, but I'm running through my veins. I'll live to make you proud, sing your name out loud. My daughters will resound the story of your reign. We will remain, and your blood is running through our veins. Your blood is running through our veins. Ooh, 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 Thank you so much. So shortly after I moved in with Grandma, I found myself engaged to a really great guy. He's the third Dan in the Dan trilogy. Tonight we have Dan Godfrey, and we have Dan Whitener, and we also have my Dan. And she said, "Why doesn't he move in?" And I said, "Are you sure, Grandma? We're not married yet." And she said, "It's close enough." And thus began the great love affair between the two of them. They just They just adored each other. They would watch the Yankees, and my husband goes to work early, so what she would do is he'd usually go to bed before the game was over, and she would leave a note on our little door going up to our part of the house with the score and the highlights. And sometimes we would come home to a casserole of his favorite dish on the stairs. Not my favorite dish, his favorite dish. So the two of them really adored each other. And very shortly after he moved in, he saved her life. My grandmother suffered what they call a TIA, which is like a mini stroke. And if he had not been there, I don't know what would have happened, but she had really 5 great years after that. And maybe that's why she loved him so much. But she had to give up driving after she had her TIA, and I'm sure some of you know elderly people. It's incredible that she was driving at the age of 93, that she still was driving. But post-TIA, she really had to give it up, and she really didn't want to give it up. And she didn't go down without a fight. And her surrender really inspired this next song. It's called The White Flag. And I'm actually going to invite up the wonderful Dan Whitener to do a little harmony with me for this song. I figure there's so many Dans, I might as well just scoop one up and make him sing. You going to sing to that, your trumpet, or you want to sing over here? All right. I will come with my white flag up, and I will lay my body down. Yes, I will come with my white flag up, and I will lay my body down, and I will swallow all my pride for all the times I've been denied, and I will come with my white flag up, and I will lay my body down. I would do the things you need to make this work so we can breathe. And I would give what's left of me, if that meant that you could see. And I will come with my white flag up, and I will lay my body down. When morning comes, I'll be gone. I can't erase what I have done, and I'll give up this losing fight. Just let me stay here for tonight, and I will come with my white flag up, and I will lay my body down. Yes, I will come with my white flag up, and I will lay my body down. Thank you guys so much. Dan Whitener is going to be on next, and he is awesome. So I'm going to play a brand new song. Is that okay with all of you? It's possible that it may not go the greatest because it's brand new. I've played it a few times in front of people, in front of humans, so I'm going to do my best.
been talking all night about my grandma. She was so proud of me for being a musician. Anyone who would come to our house, she would say, she's a musician, you know. And she writes songs, and she plays guitar, and she makes her own recordings and everything. She was really just so excited that was what I do for a living. And whenever I would leave to go out to play, she'd say, make good tips, make good tips. But, you know, sometimes when you're playing at a bar and you're playing a lot of covers, you know, it can get a little bit tough, and that's what inspired this song. It's called The Bar on 63rd. I'm going to retune because I know all of you are music connoisseurs, and guitars don't love this weather. And I love my guitar to be perfectly in tune for every song. All right, here we go. Much better.
It's December 21st, and all the lights are in the windows. I'm singing I'll Be Home for Christmas at the bar on 63rd. They put their 5s and 10s in. They ask for a brown-eyed girl. Well, this brown-eyed girl will make you dance and hang on every word. I wonder if they know inside how I am breaking, or I'm hoping that I'm underneath a spirit crushing weight. I wonder if it shows the dream my soul was making is a fire beating out of me, my failures and mistakes. And I'm tired, tired, tired. Yeah, I'm tired, 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 tired. But I hold fast. The fog tonight is thick, my headlights barely help me look down. The 10 feet up ahead of me as I drive home in the dark. My pocket full of song requests that I turned into 20s. I'll pay some bills tomorrow, keep waiting for a spark. And I'm tired, tired, tired. Yeah, I'm tired, 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 tired. But I hold fast. I breathe in freezing air. The moon is full and it's the solstice. I speak out loud to no one. I am lost and I am scared. But I'll try again tomorrow. I'll try though I don't want to. I'll try to hold out hope till I can get myself prepared. And I'm tired, tired, tired. 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 Yeah, I'm tired. Tired, tired, but I hold fast.
Working on turning myself into a gospel choir. Because it's hard to travel with the gospel choir. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? How much time do I have?
10 minutes.
Oh, great. Okay, 10 minutes. I could do so much in 10 minutes. So speaking of traveling with a choir, how are your singing voices feeling tonight? I know I went a little off script with the use of technology here at a folk venue, so it might be time to make all of you sing. Is that all right with you? Fantastic. So, this is a song called Fish Out of Water. It's off of my album that I do have here with me tonight. And it's about feeling a little bit like a square peg in a round hole. Maybe feeling like a person who wears all neon when everyone else wears normal colors. And it's about just trying to figure out how to maneuver your way through this life even if you don't quite feel like you know where you fit.
Did you ever feel like a fish out of water? Like a four-legged beast, you try to walk on land. You adjust and try to fit in and alter, but no matter how you try, you just can't stand. Now when you get back to the water, start flipping your fins. You've forgotten how to swim. You tried to walk so long that your fins feel wrong and everything looks grim. You never go back once you leave home waters. You better teach those fins to dance somewhere in between. Now here comes your part. Ready? Listen once. La 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 la.
Sing it back to me. Here we go.
La 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 la.
Let me repeat the same thing one more time. Here we go. Louder and with more feeling.
La 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 la.
Now I changed it up just a little bit. Listen once.
La 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 la.
Try that with me. Here we go.
La 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 la.
Last part.
La la la
La la la. Your turn. Here we go.
la la la.
La la la. Let's put that whole thing together. Sing it loud and proud. And as my once wonderful teacher said, if you feel like it's wrong, just do it strong. Here we go.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la.
Truly the most inventive lyrics I've ever written.
Did you ever feel like the course was a bit misleading? You never got where you thought you'd get when you went to go. And now you're feeling just like a ship without an anchor. You better batten those hatches down, feeling so.
Here we go.
La 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 la.
You guys sound great.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
It's a gospel choir.
Now I bet you think the song has got an answer, but I'm sorry to tell you, answers I have none. Screw an answer anyway, they're overrated. And now just sing along with me, 'cause the song is done.
Here we go.
La 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 la.
Louder.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
about singing some more? We can all sing our existential anxiety away. I think that's the point, right? Don't they say singing releases serotonin in your brain? It definitely releases serotonin in my brain, so at least for me. So I do, as I said, I do have my CDs here with me for sale. They are $10, and I also have t-shirts. If you like neon, I have a few neon colors. And the t-shirts are $15, but I've got the Borough special going on tonight since I'm from Queens and we're here in Brooklyn, both for $20. So I'd be happy to chat with you guys. I also have a mailing list. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you to Voices in the Heights for having me, and also for making gluten-free pasta for me. My food allergic heart was so happy. And I'm going to do one more song called I Get Down.